Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Today, I'm very much hoping that we will finish up those quests up there, and then we'll be finished. We will finish this entire zone. It'll be done. I was considering going over here just so that we can uncover that area, but I'm not actually all that concerned about it because achievements are now account-wide, so it kind of doesn't matter. I've already done that on another character. I mean, if you really want me to, I'd consider it, but at the moment, I don't really think it's necessary. So what we want to do is we want to head over here because our good friend Gidwin has gone missing and Terenas is up there. We've got various different things that we want to do. So we're going to fly to the Plaguewood Tower, and now there was a quest that somebody asked us from Plaguewood to head over here and just speak to the guy over there. And then we got the ones with Terenas. So I think what we will do is we'll go there and then we'll head back and we'll speak to Terenas and his friend over here. And we'll deal with a few of those things there. And then we'll sort of head back over and finish up those other bits around there that also need to be dealt with. I don't think there's anything else that we got to do at North Pass Tower. I think actually Fiona's caravan ends up kind of stopping there. Although, to be honest, I don't remember. This has been a while since I was up here, so I'm not really sure what happens with that. We're going to go to... Was it Plaguewood Tower? Did I say North... No, it wasn't North Bay. It was Plaguewood Tower. We'll fly over there. So, are you in the guild? Do you play World of Warcraft? Are you on EU realms? Because if you have answered yes to those questions, join this chat. We got the Frith Guardians YouTube community. Even if you don't want to join the guild, come along and join the online chat community we got right here. All you got to do is click on join or create, and you go down there, and in the description down below there is a little code that you need to take. You just copy that one and you paste it into here, or just copy it out into here, and then click join, and you will join the Frith Guy YouTube community. And then if there's anybody else online, you should better get them to invite you into the guild in here where you can come along and you can join us. This is all of our members here. We're doing well. We're getting more and more people here. Meglin actually needs to be promoted. I don't know if I can promote membership. Yep, there we go. Right, so we've got a membership there. That is everybody who has joined. Right. We've also got the guild logo. You can see the guild logo right there. That was just a temporary measure that was not going to stay. Now, if my editing skills are anything reasonable, you should now be getting 3 separate things coming up on the screen. No, 4. Sorry, 4. There is now 4. There are 3 different designs involving the squirrel for Squirrelcraft, because I've called this World of Squirrelcraft and I keep getting squirreled all the time, and you all seem to like this idea of Squirrelcraft. So 3 different designs from 3 different people for the squirrel design tabard. And then there is also one with my YouTube logo, or a design as close to the YouTube logo as we can get from, as that person could get from what's available with the in-game tabard designer. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to head down below. I will number each of these. You'll have so there'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can't remember what the exact pictures are, so I'm not going to say what they are because I'll be editing this in instead of the video footage later, or overlaying it on the video footage might be easier. So we got number 1 right here, and then this one here is number 2, and then this one here is number 3, and then finally this one here is number 4. Go into the comment section and just type 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever one you want, and I will add up the votes at the end. And at the beginning of next week, I will say who's won, and all 4 people who've submitted a design are actually in the guild, so they will be able to get a prize from the bank. I'm going to show you the bank once again, because I quite like a Draenor Pathfinder. Allows you to ride flying mounts in Draenor. I got that one. I need to get the Legion one. I need to do that before Grundorn gets to the Legion areas. It's going to make life so much easier for us. So right here, not this one here, but in the prize fund in here, the person who ends up getting the most votes for their tabard design will not only see their tabard at the top there all the time, or whenever you press J, you'll see the tabard, or if you're wearing the guild tabard, because you can buy a tabard and you can wear it, you'll see it, and you'll wear it with pride. There is a mount, actually. I can show you the mount. I want to show you the mount now. I really want to show you the mount. Let me go on to here. There is we've got a little guy on here. We've got the squire. Not the Argent Squire. Where is he? It's not him. Where's the squire? I thought there was a little dude. Prestige reward. No. I honestly thought there was a pet that followed you round with your guild thing. Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe it's not called the squat. Maybe it's something else. Not sure. Anyway, no. The one that we've got is... I've got this one. I don't know if anybody else has got this one. But it's the Golden Lion. There. Right? And you carry around your guild tabard. So you will see our guild tabard. You will have the pride and the privilege of seeing our guild tabard. And not only that, you'll also be able to get to pick something out of here. So there are 4 people, and all 4 of the people are actually in the guild, and they will be allowed to pick something out of here in order to have. So, you know, we've got a couple of bags here. Engineering bag, a specialist leatherworking bag. I think there's going to be a couple more bags added soon. We've got some Gronlings there. Those are mounts. And most of it is pets. So there's various different pets you can choose from. Anyway, that's all to come. Right, I'm very pleased to see that people are in the guild. They're using the repair facility that we've got here, which is absolutely brilliant. That's what it's for. Not many people are using the stuff in here. We will if we want to be able to... We might actually be glad of the copper ore when we come to doing our engineering stuff. But what I wanted to show you was that we've actually got some stuff in here. Enchant Ring, Word of Critical. Permanently enchant a ring to increase crit by 2. We've got the neck increase crit by 3. I don't think we've actually got any. Yes, we have. We've got Andrea's locket right there. We've got a ring, increase haste. That would be good. Gloves for mastery cannot be applied to items higher than level 136. Well, that's an item level 43. So we can take one of those. I've actually taken all 9 of them. I didn't mean to take all 9. Dancing Steel. Increase your strength or agility when dealing melee damage. Your highest stat is always chosen. Now, I might actually wait because our hammer, I'm pretty sure we're going to be wanting to upgrade that soon. Because, like, some of the latest ones here, we've got item level 44. And that's, actually, no, I think that'll be alright. We can do that. We'll have that one and we'll put that one on our hammer. Enchant Cloak. We don't want Intellect. Intellect's no good. What else have we got? We've got Enchant Cloak, increase strength by 2. We'll take that one as well. Right. So now what you do is... I need that one to stay there, so let me very quickly apply this one right here to... What is this? Enchant Gloves. So you go there, and then you just click on the gloves like that, and it applies it on there. And now we've got Enchanted plus 9 Mastery on our gloves. So if I go there, I'll drop that one back in, so that they're back in there again. And then we've got these 2 right here, because that's going to disappear in a minute. Enchant Weapon. We'll put that one onto our weapon right there. And this is... We've now got the Dancing Steel, which occasionally will give us some extra strength when we're fighting. And you'll see that one proc, and it will come up there, which would be really cool. And then it's Enchant a Cloak for strength plus 2. Which is, there's our cloak. So we put that one on there. And now we've got Enchanted plus 2 strength as well. So you get these little things. You get, there's spell threads as well. Or they used to be spell threads anyway. I don't know if they're spell threads. It's still a thing that they do in this game. But, yeah. So we've got a few extra little bits on our cloaks, which is just going to enable us to bring the power of the light to the demonic forces of this place. It's a little bit better. Now, there's a bat right there. We don't have any upgrades. Okay, so we'll just forfeit. Bye-bye. Fairly well. Not interested. Right, now. We need our noble charger. We are a paladin in here, and we are fighting the good fight. We are bringing the lights and our hammer's holy justice to the dark forces of the undead. And quite frankly, I think the, in here, because we are actually fighting the dark forces of the undead here, I do think that maybe we should be using our holy charger at all times, because The Charger is the one that is best equipped for this job. So if we just very quickly do this. Have we got Avengers? What's that? Block increased by 75%. That's because of the Avengers thing. We didn't get anything else. Right, Terenas.
We will persevere.
I haven't found anything but brainless undead and plenty of them. I was just about to kill my way into Strathorn when you arrived. Did you have any more success? Baroness Anastar holds him. We're here in the Plaguewood. Plaguewood is a big place, but we will find him. We will find Gidwin. Immediately to our east and our west are a pair of necropoli that flank the entrance to Strathorn. Inside them, you will find a pair of Death Knights, Rivendare's lieutenants. I doubt either would have a use for a paladin hostage, but perhaps they would have some information on his location.
Farewell.
I will do what I can.
You need something?
Don't let anybody tell you that the Scourge is defeated. Look, do they not still roam the Plaguewood? They cling to their corrupted land like a child's blanket. I have no choice but to fight. To my last breath, I will fight them. You can't just kill the Scourge. They will come back. You must destroy the vile matter that makes up their being, and even then they will come back as spectres. Few undead use up as much mass as the lumbering abominations. Kill them, then burn their bodies. You will find them all over the Plaguewood. Never let your rage dissipate, human. Remember, these abominations are sewn together from the bodies of good people. Their crime is that they exist. We will do what we can. The Battle of Darrowshire was one of the many tragedies that we humans suffered at the hands of the Scourge. Its effects are still felt even today. Many of the town's valiant defenders now roam again as the ghastly servants of the Scourge. We will end their misery. Hunt cannibal ghouls here within the Plaguewood. Many of these fiends were once the good folk of Darrowshire, and destroying their forms now will set their souls free. I've been collecting the skulls of skeletons I defeat. I've amassed a small pile of them. If you come across any skulls, you are welcome to add them to my pile. A huge pile of skulls seems to keep the waves of undead at bay, and, well, it almost just makes me happy to look at it.
See you later.
Go with the light, my brother. We will bring the fight to the undead, and we will destroy them. We will suffer not these abominations to live. There is one right there. Here we go. You are not going to live out another day. I'm going to destroy you and burn your body. You do not deserve life. Life that was stolen from others. I am filled with the righteous wrath of a true paladin. And I will not rest until vengeance has been met. Right across these plague lands. Okay. Cursed Mage. Yes, we have something with those, and we've got another one over there as well, which I'm going to do with that shield. Haha! I love the shield. I really love the shield. As Gooseman X, or Torvald, who's currently online at the moment, pointed out, it's very much like Captain America's shield. Although, who Captain America is, I'm not really sure, because, you know, we've never heard of him. I've never heard of a Captain... Who's this Captain America? Does he live in Azeroth? Maybe he lives. Maybe he lives over in Kalimdor. Maybe he's from Kalimdor. That would explain why we've never heard of him. There are some strange peoples over in Kalimdor, it must be said. So it's very likely to be him.
I'm out of range.
Right, Karthis Dark Rune. You have some questions to answer. Where is Gidwin being held? Answer us, or we will take you down. You will not survive. We will be merciful if you answer us. Do you know how we'll be merciful? We'll give you a quick death. That is what we'll... There's our mercy, a quick death. Deserve nothing more. The note is from Baroness Anastari, and it describes a ritual that is about to happen in the Plaguewood Central Slaughterhouse, just south of where Terenas is at. This could be where they're holding Gidwin. Terenas will want to know about this, and quickly, before it's too late. Right, let's go and tell Terenas, and we do still want to kill this. I don't think this poor mount is going to be able to cope with it. We need our charger. The charger has been blessed with the holy light. We'll be able to defend. Be able to hold off the dark, insidious whispers in its mind. What? Did you find something? This is it. If this is the missive to be believed, then he is literally right over this hill. What are we waiting for, Grundorn? Quickly, find an entrance to the slaughterhouse to our south. I will meet you on the inside. Be ready for a fight.
Salama Ashalanore.
And to you, my brother. And to you. Now, we've got to try and find our way in. We need to get to the south side of this necropolis here and get in. There we go. There's an entrance. We can go in here. Hello? Anybody home? You'll never get away with this, you ugly stinking witch. Oh, really? What exactly will you do, dwarf? There's nobody here to save you. You're wrong, Banshee. We've come to take Gidwin back. Just the two of you. You'll never stand a chance. I beg to differ. Here we go. Now this is a fight. Who's that? Take her down. Come on, Gidwin. Yes! Yes! Now there's a true celebration. We even had the troll come to join us as well. Now that was some fight. Although we didn't actually get to do the fight ourselves, so a little bit of a shame, but still. Gidwin!
How are ya?
You have no idea how happy I am to see you two. You're a sight for sore eyes. Sore eyes that have been staring through a banshee for far too long now. I'm sorry I called for causing so much trouble. Will you be taking me back to the caravan? I've had just about enough of the funk of this place. The undead stink is bad enough, and then you add mushrooms to the mix. I hate mushrooms. I'm going to head back to Light's Hope Chapel, Grundorn, and I'm taking Terenas and Fiona with me. I think we've all earned a well-deserved break. Let me give you this. It's my Hearthstone. You can use it to travel instantly back to Light's Hope. I won't need it. I'm going to be riding in the caravan, in the front seat. Ha ha.
See you soon.
See you soon. He seems quite cheerful, to be honest. He really does. Right. We'll catch up later. I've still got work to do. I am a paladin, and my work is never done. My work is never complete. There is a cursed mage, and that is the first one that is going to experience my renewed vigor and holy wrath and determination to get this right. Bring you down, cursed mage. You will not be suffered to live. There we go. Right, there's another skull. I need 16 skulls altogether. There is a golem over there, an overstuffed one. We also need to free some spirits, so I'm going to grab him, and then I'm going to get that Scourge Soldier, and I'm going to bring him in here as well. And I'm going to take the two of them down together. Both of them at the same time without even breaking into a sweat. Look at this, like that. I'm going to try and take down that big overstuffed golem first because he seems to be more of an issue for me. And
I need to target
actually, I don't think he is much of an issue. I think that we're doing very well. We're coping with this just fine. And he's down. There's another skull. I haven't freed any... Oh, I do need to do that. I do need to burn the bodies. We mustn't forget to burn the bodies. And I keep forgetting that these mounts are not going to cope. They will become corrupted. And they will join the Scourge forces if we're not careful.
It's
right,
too
Cannibal
far away.
Ghouls. That's what I want. And then you over there, I'm going to take you down with that, like that. And then that one up there. Come down here. Nope. I meant to do it with that one. Okay. I'll throw Judgment up there. And do it like this. There we go. Right. Let's remove the Cursed Mage from the equation. Like that. And then I can bring in and start... You got to move sometimes. These guys try to get behind you. And if they get behind you, you can't dodge them. You cannot dodge them if they get behind you. That's what you got to be careful of. Right. Darashire Spirit freed. There. Thank you. You freed me. Goodbye, my friend. Okay. Right. And on again. Now, we've got another thing that we need to speak... Another thing that we need to slay over here, just over that side. We want to head over that in that direction. I will take that one down. And I forgot to burn the body again. Very remiss of me to keep forgetting to burn the body. Let's just come back down here and...
I need to get closer.
Throw that down onto him, and then I'll do that a second. Burn that one.
I'm out of range.
I don't know what this putrid gargoyle is going to do. I don't think the gargoyle is actually going to do anything at all, but we'll take him down anyway. Just because he's here, and he doesn't really... He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be here. We're taking a bit of a beating here. I'm going to just calm him down a little bit. Actually, that was the wrong one. I was supposed to be calming the golem, and I calmed the other one. Right, let's deal with this golem. The golem is causing us a few problems.
I need a target.
Nope. Never forget, we are actually a paladin of the holy light. We have strength about us, and we can fight off that one. That's the one I want. Summon Charger. We can fight off the corrupting influence of the Scourge. We're able to do this. A ghoul. There's a single solitary ghoul out here, Bonnies. You shouldn't be out on your own, sir. Well, not sir, but you shouldn't be out on your own because you might meet someone like me.
I don't have a target.
And I don't like people like you. I don't... creatures like you. Trapping the spirits of innocent folk deep within you. It's wrong. It's wrong and shall not be allowed to continue. Come over this way. And yes, I know I'm using the wrong mount, but I feel actually this ancient dinosaur can probably resist quite a bit. He's resisted a fair bit in his time. Still nothing. Forfeit. No upgrades there. Let's head back over. There's the necropolis that we want to go to, and I'm hoping that there's going to be one or two other creatures around here. There is one. A cannibal ghoul. If I head over this side as well, there's another one over there. Is that one going to be... I'll do that. And then throw that one over, and then have you as well. Right, if I start fighting this one here. There. Right, take both of these out, and there's going to be some Darrowshire residents that we've saved. More people that are finally on their way and able to be saved. And do you remember... we were sending our friend Shadora a load of things in order for her to sort of make a bit of money, and then she was also helping us out by she was going to send us some money back. Well, I was reminded recently by somebody by the name of Meredith, who said, you know, are we not going to be getting that money back because we haven't been sending stuff to Shadora lately? What's going to happen with the money? So thank you very much, Meredith, for reminding me. I did just check in with Shadora before I sort of finished my break over at Lighthope Chapel, and turns out she's got about 7,000 gold, which is pretty good. You know, so we got 7,000 gold there, plus she's got loads and loads of stuff as well that can be sold. One thing in particular that she's got that could be sold is an engineering thing that we did actually make a few of, was the aquadynamic fish attractors. We made a few of these, because they increase fishing for a little while. They increased fishing by 9, so it's not a massive, but it you know, it was something that we were selling and making a little bit of cash with, which was quite good. It was quite nice to have that extra little bit of cash. Wow, okay, that was a bit rough. But she will be sending it to us. She's not going to send it to us yet. She'll send it to us a bit later on when we need it for our flying skill, which I thought was quite cool. So she'll get that in the post to us when we need it, and then we'll be able to buy our flying skills when we want them for whizzing around in Outland. And I mean, we got 170 gold at the moment, so we're doing all right. We're doing just fine. Come out here a minute and mount up again. Now we've got a load more stuff. So that is... oh, that's the greater sagefish thing down there. So I've got another cannibal ghoul right here. Have I got... there's nothing, no one else nearby. There is a lot of undead around here, but they're not like in really close proximity to each other. It is a little bit more difficult to find all of them. So we got you there. I got an essence of undeath right there. Now there is also, we need a disembodied arm, flesh giant foot scrapings. I'm not sure where you get flesh giant foot scrapings from. I have no idea where I would find giant foot scrapings. Really sure what sort of thing you'd get that from. We've got in here, we've got a necromancer, but nothing seems to be going on in there. So I'm going to leave that. We want 5 disembodied arms from something. And we need 20 rock berries. These are all I'm not really sure where we get all of those items
too
from.
far
It's
away.
quite the shopping list, that is. And I haven't got enough stinking skulls either. I need to find more of them. There is, well, there's a soldier over there. I can see him on the hill. So I'm going to attract his attention a minute. That one. There, that should attract his attention. And I'll keep working on this overstuffed golem here. Go on. Right, that one's down, and then we've got a Scourge soldier there, and I must remember to burn the body of this overstuffed golem, or we'll end up being in trouble. So we do that, and there we go. Right, he's taken care of. There is another skull. We've got 6 skulls so far. Burn the body. I don't think there's anything else. No. So where do I get these, like, stinking skulls and rock berries and all stuff like that? Is it up here? Ah, it might be up round here. There's stuff up here. What's this? Death Cultist. Well, I don't really know who the Death Cultists are, but they may have something to do with this. Let's take you down. And there. And then take you down again. I mean, Death Cultists are never good anyway. We will suffer them not to live. These are living people who are actively trying to kill people, and quite frankly, I don't think it's something that we want. Let's interrupt you. I don't really fancy you crippling me. I feel that's not, quite frankly, it's not cricket. Okay, let's just grab that lot there, and we will see if there is anything here that can be harvested. We've got a pile of skulls there. That's not stuff to be harvested. I don't know exactly what it is I'm after. I'm sure there is something that I'm supposed to be looking for, and I don't exactly know what it is. And it does bug me a bit that I can't find it. Right. Let's throw a shield at you. Is there anything else? I don't see anything nearby, so I'll not worry about it for a minute. Let's just take down this Scourge soldier here. It might be going the other direction, towards, you know, because there was another little thing that we were asked to do heading over in that direction. So we may be able to find something, counter plague research in these areas here. So let's, I suppose we could head this way. We'll start wandering over this way, because we've got some things here that we can take care of. There's a cannibal ghoul right there, and then we've got another Scourge soldier over that way, who I can also take care of. So there's 3 of you. Right, and there's another one up over there who I'm just going to cast judgment upon. And get him to come here, and I will judge him further. Look at him. Look at them all lined up. Ready to meet my wrath. Brilliant. And there is another Darashire spirit, freed from their eternal torment, thanks to me. 2 more skulls. That makes 9. Please, if you see a survivor at Darashire, tell them I am free. I will, my friend, I will. I think that down there, that has got to be something to do with the giant, the toe jam. We need toe jam from a giant. It sounds a bit grim, needing toe jam from a giant, but I'm sure we'll be able to do something with it. There, giant, yeah. Maybe it's not this one. Maybe I need to go a little bit further over and look there. So, disembodied arms around here. Right. Well, you're not a disembodied arm. Toe jam. No, not you. I see. Right. So the rock... I don't know where we get the rock berries from just yet, but toe jam is over here somewhere. There we go. Look. Toe jam. Yeah. Stinks. Absolutely stinks. So we need a disembodied arm. Now, I'm not really sure how I go about getting a disembodied arm. There's you over there, and there's you right there. I will go and I will poke that one there. There we go. Right, I've poked several of these guys now, and they seem upset with me. I can't understand why. You're behind. You shouldn't be behind me. If you go behind me, it makes my life more difficult. Maybe I should stun one of these into submission. There, right. There we go. We've got 2 left. So if I stun that one there, and then I switch over to the other one, I can attack that one for a minute, and I should be able to almost bring him down completely before this one then wakes up and realizes what's going on, and then starts to panic because all his brothers are dead. Ha ha ha! Serves you right.
I'm out of range.
take that one down a minute. What happens if I remove all 4 of these from one of these giants? Is this a thing, or is this something I'm going to have to come back to later? I reckon it's something I have to come back to. No, there's a disembodied arm. The ground over there. Right, let's have the flash of light a minute and just heal ourselves up very quickly. And then I'm going to have a burger because, you know, well, spiced wolf meat. Just because I like the spiced wolf meat. And then we're going to go up there. I'm going to grab that mithril. And then we're going to head over that way. And there's another disembodied arm. There's one over there. I see a couple of these around now, actually. This is good. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for these arms. And we want 5 of them altogether. And then we're also going to need to try to find rot berries. I have seen no sign of rot berries yet. I wouldn't know what it looked like, to be honest. So there's something else that we've got to look for, is where and how we find rot berries. So let's come over to you. Hopefully I'm not too close. Nope. Nobody's going to bother me at the moment. They're all too busy doing their thing. Now, do I go for that? I am. Of course I do. It's mithril. I do this. I go for every single bit of ore that I can find. I always do. Even when I'm running around on Frith, and I basically get thousands for, like, doing several hours of questing, and I will still take time out to go and get copper when I run past it. Because you never know. You never know when you might need it, or it might suddenly become valuable, or it's money. I cannot leave stuff behind. Some people are along the lines of leave no man behind. I'm leave no copper behind. Leave no coin behind. That is my motto, which is kind of at odds to the whole bringing the holy hammer of justice to anything and everything that moves or breathes in the wrong direction in here. But, hey, what can you do? What can you do? Are you going to be an upgrade? Neither of those is an upgrade, so once again, we will forfeit. We will lose another 10% of health off of all of our pets. I'm actually going to change. I'm going to go there a minute, and I'm going to heal up all my pets because they're starting to take a bit of a bashing. There we go. I'm going to do that, so I've got another kill to my name. It was a terrible battle, that one was. You seen that, didn't you? You seen the battle I had to undertake there. Right, well, I'm guessing these two don't like the idea of what I'm doing here. That's fine, they're entitled to their opinion, even if their opinion is wrong. We'll take down you, and then I got you right there, and that one, and then I can hit you with the hammer, and then I can judge you as well with the hammer again, and how about a shield, just to finish you off. There. Right. Don't mess with me. I am Grundorn the Great. Well, actually, I'm not Grundorn the Great. I'm Grundorn the Insane. There may or may not be reasons behind such a moniker. If you see someone coming along who's generally known as the Insane, it may be in your best interest to give him a wide berth, regardless of who you are and how crazy your cult is that you belong to. Just a little tip there for future reference. And something up there. Rot berries! There, that's what we want. That's the rot berries that we're after. We can go and get some of those. We will, we'll be able to... There we go, another spirit. Oh, thank you. I've been trapped so long in this nightmare. You have, and now you are free. Go and rest in peace. I really hope that you can find peace. Get those berries right there. 6 rot berries. Right, overstuffed golem. You and I can have a little chat. It's not the way that you treat people. And, quite frankly, you are people. You're a number of people. Some of them were good people. Actually, most of them were good people. Just because they were a bit argumentative at times. And, you know, you quite possibly got Joan from the local WI there, who was, quite frankly, a pain. She didn't deserve that fate. She didn't deserve this. Right? Joan from WI did not deserve that.
I need to get closer.
And yes. People who are watching, there is actually an institute called the WI in Azeroth. It's the Women's Institute. It's basically women get together and what they do is they teach each other various different techniques of swordplay and so on for when the Scourge attack if their men are out. And yes, a lot of women do a lot of the housekeeping and stuff here in Azeroth, but it pays to be prepared, and so The main thing that you'll find in a WI meeting is various different combat techniques that can easily be employed against the undead and against any other home intruders that may come along, such as unwanted murlocs and goblins and orcs and so on. And it should also be noted that chief amongst these, the founding sort of principles of the WI were that the combat techniques should be able to be employed by someone who may not necessarily be all that strong. Years of training as a warrior have made me, Grundorn, very strong. I have tremendous strength, and I'm able to wield hammers and throw things around, and I've got this strength to me. And there's a lot of warriors out there, and if the women were to spend their lives as warriors, you know, some of them, their daughters go off to fight, and they train, and so they become quite strong, and they're able to wield swords, and they do very well. But women that stay home, raise children, they're very often not as naturally strong as the warriors. And so one thing that the WI does focus on is combat techniques for women that don't require quite so much strength as what maybe a trained warrior would be able to put forth. And so it's weapon techniques that require finesse rather than strength. And it's saved many a life. The WI is responsible for saving many lives in its time that it's been there. At last, my soul is free. So anyway, but Joan, who was a member of the WI, who made up that last great big thing, she was a bit of a pain, and it was widely not very highly thought of, but it was all right. She didn't deserve that fate. We've got a new spell, Blessing of Protection. Blesses a party or raid member, granting immunity to physical damage and harmful effects for 10 seconds. I remember when Blessing of Protection used to be something that lasted for a while. Let's go into here. There's our Blessing of Protection right there. So I'll bring that one out. And Honorable Medallion. PvP talent. I don't really need that one. So we've got that one. Basically, it would do it to me as well. Should do. Anyway, these blessings here, they do seem to work. What else have we got? Ardent Defender. Replaces Divine Protection. What's Divine Protection? Divine Shield. Have I got Divine Protection? Light of the Repentance, Avenger's Shield, Consecration, Shield, Hammer. Divine Protection. Reduce... Oh, there. Reduce all damage you take by 20% for 8 seconds. Ardent Defender. Reduces all damage you take by 20% for 8 seconds. While it's active, the next attack that would otherwise kill you instead will bring you to 20% of your maximum health. Ah. Heals a friendly target for an amount equal to your maximum health. That's pretty good. Blessing of Sacrifice. Guardian of the Ancient empowers you the spirit of ancient kings, reducing all damage you take. And then there's 2 more up there. Okay, well, we won't worry about them. What do we need? We need to carry on. We need to keep looking for... Oh, there we go. Some more rock berries over there. I think I already seen them. So we've got a rock berry bush right there. We grab those. We need probably 2 more rock berry bushes. We've got 12 so far. I need 20 in total. There's another cursed mage. Actually, the rock berries are just down there. It's in that one area, so I'm going to go back through and have another little look for those. There's another skull. I've got 13 of them at the moment. I've got another one of these. Cannibal Ghoul. Very quickly dispose of you. If the Scourge was a little bit sort of tighter in together, it would probably be better, I think. Just because it would be easier to deal with them. But still, never mind. Thank you. You freed me. Right. Go to here. And that is the Defenders of Darrowshire. I've freed quite a lot of them now. And yeah, rock berries. Rock berries are down this way. We need to be looking around this area for more rock berries. I've got one of those golems over there that I'm going to take down. And there's a cursed mage over there as well, which I'm also going to take down. I'll do it like that, and then I can hit you with that one. Interrupted the mage. I'm going to get rid of the mage very quickly. Like that. And then we can worry about this guy, and what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to stun him like that, so then he can't do anything. Just for a minute or two. He's just going to stand there stupidly looking at us. And he's down. Right, take those out, and then I burn. I need one more golem. Take out one more golem, and our work there is done. I keep pressing the wrong one. I shouldn't. Ah, rock berries. There we go. We got one there. There's another one down by that tree down there. So there's 5 right there. And that should give us the other 3 that we want. So that's all the rock berries. And then all we got to do is find a couple more mages and one more golem. If we can find one more stuffed golem, hopefully we won't see anybody in the golem that we recognize, which is kind of disturbing, really, because, yeah, you don't really want to do that. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody I recognize here. Nobody from the local WI, although I only went to the WI once. It was just to give a speech and to point out some combat techniques. It's basically how to use a cleaver to best effect. And I gotta be honest, most of the women there could use the cleaver better than I could anyway. I'm more of a hammer sort of bloke, and I was filling in for a friend of mine. So he's the one that really should have gone and given the speech, because he does specialize in one-handed blades. So he would have been much better for giving the whole talk about how to really get the most out of a meat cleaver. And quite frankly, I ended up learning... I probably learnt more from that little encounter than the ladies of the WI did. Although one or two of them did say afterwards that they learned some very valuable lessons. And I did hear later on that one of the ladies there did employ some of the techniques that she learned at the meeting that I took in order to defend her home against a rather unpleasant orc who came in and was convinced that his superior size was what was going to win out the day, and she taught him a valuable lesson. Although he didn't live very long to put any of his lesson that he learned into action. She seen to that. She said the biggest problem was removing the body, and she had to go and ask a friend to help her do that, but quite frankly, that's a minor detail after you've just fought off an orc invasion. It really is. So, Crusader Kevin Frost. Scourged mass. A blessed fire cleanses even the most corrupt of flesh. They stood no chance in the face of the light. This is true, my brother. It is good to hear you found the tortured souls of my brethren and freed them. I find my strength renewed, knowing at least some of the defenders of Darashire no longer wallow in the vile subservience of the Scourge. You seem to have your hands full. Are those skulls, I see? May my pile never stop growing. Okay, we've got... That's stamina and haste right there. No strength. It is, the stamina's about, that's not a very good upgrade. That says 4 specializations holy. It says right there on the hammer. You sort of look around that area there. It says at the bottom there, 4 specializations holy. That's no good to us. So we don't want that one, which means that we'll take this one here. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Oh, even though we enchanted our cloak with the +2, now I want to change it out. To the south. Gutless cultists are focusing on a grim task, reanimating enormous hunks of flesh to create giants known as corpse beasts. Luckily for us, these giants are still lifeless and weak. Take this charm. Using it will place a font of holy energy on the ground. If you can manage to place 3 of them near one of the corpse beasts that the cultists are reanimating, the holy energy should overload it, destroying its body forever.
Have a good one.
I can do that. I've already been and seen those corpse beasts, and I agree. We shall not suffer them to be raised. I think they are an abomination unto the light, and they deserve to be destroyed. I'm becoming quite sort of dark, but then that's understandable. You know, you've seen the surroundings here, haven't you? This is not a pleasant place. This is definitely not a pleasant place to be, and therefore unpleasant things are going to happen here. And unpleasant things are going to be seen. I'm going to take out you, and you, and you, and you as well. There. All of you. Oh dear. I may have bitten off more than I can chew right here. Let's see. How are we going to do? Right. Well, we'll go to that one there, and then we will use the Divine Protection. It's going to reduce the damage coming in, and I will go through the rest of it. I'm prepared for this. I am prepared. I've got that. I can heal up there with a potion as well. Put down that one again. I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to do this very nicely. Right, now I'm going to bubble, and then I'm going to very quickly flash of light heal all the way up while I've got the divine protection on. There, like that. And take down the last one. Now that is bringing the holy power. That is bringing power to us all. That is how you do it. That, showing them. I did it. One. I'll bring another one down here. That one down there. I'm going to bring another one over here onto this side. You are within 10 yards. Put one there. There we go. Corpse beast destroyed. My work here is done. Ooh. Shiny! I see shiny stuff! Go on, wolf. Resist the temptation. Resist the call of the darkness. It's going into your mind, you poor little creature. I was hoping to actually finish here in the Plague Lands today, but I don't think we're going to. Now, this is a jeweled creature. It shouldn't have any problems. Take you, and you, and you, and you. Right. All of you come closer. I wish to talk to you. I wish to have a little discussion with you about the way things are now in the Plague Woods. You may think that they were good,
I don't have a target.
but I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to have to inform you that you are all fired. Please leave this place and never come back. And by leave, I mean your spirit will leave this place and never come back. Going to banish it to a realm from whence it can never recover. Here we go. Argent Lightwell Charm. Right there. One over here. What? It's being ridiculous. There's plenty of room. And then we put one over this side as well. Like that. And we have another giant destroyed. Well, they should... Why is this one here not working? That one's not working. It's not doing what it should. Is that one? Why is this giant not doing what it should? It's supposed to... You're within 10 yards. I've got... These are... Apparently they're not far... They're too far... They're too close. I broke my... I broke my things. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go away. Dismiss. Set focus. I can't destroy them. Maybe I can go over this way, right in the middle, and do it right here. Is that 10? Nope. Oh, that one was. There we go. Right, I'm not really sure what happened there, because I thought that I was close enough. Obviously, these Lightwell things are a little bit more sensitive than I first thought. Which, yeah, a bit embarrassing. It's got to be said. I'm supposed to be able to wield the holy light like the best of them, but I am still a learner. You know, there are plenty of noble paladins out there who are able to swing the light far better than I can. That being said, I do feel I'm not doing too bad. I mean, look at this. Look at this lot here. All thinking that they're all badass, and when actually I'm banishing each and every one of them. Well, I'm going to if I can stay alive. Let's just do that, and then there, take more of them down. Do that, and judgment. I cast judgment upon thee. Yes, I've taken them down. Okay, now let's try this again. We want to put a Lightwell charm there, and we want to go and we want to put a Lightwell charm there. That, and then I want to go over to this side, and I want to put one that way. Maybe I've got to face the giant. There we go. 3 for 3. That's more like it. Let's take our light-blessed holy charger and charge off back to our friend who is busy fighting off the forces of evil and never rests. The man never rests. He's indefatigable. Never rests. Never stops. He will never give up his fight. He will never give up the fight. And there's a quest in there, but there's not actually a quest that I can turn in. I need to go to Light's Hope Chapel to turn that one in. Speak with Fiona. I think there's one of the others as well that I want to turn in there. Anyway.
What can I do for you?
Kevin Frost. You are a true champion of the light, Grundorn. I wish you luck in your future endeavors, wherever they might take you. If you need anything in the future, you can always find me here, knee-deep in the corpses of the slain.
Be careful.
Go with the light, my brother.
Hey there.
Go with the light. No, I didn't want to
For
do
the
that.
Alliance.
I just wanted to do that. There. Salute. Godspeed, my brother. No, not Godspeed. The light gods. The only gods around here are usually the old gods, and you don't really want to be invoking their blessing. Light. The light. Light speed, my brother. Light speed. Now, wait a minute. Oh, that's because Terenas not there. We got one more, which is Speak with Augustus, the Touched in Terradale. So he's going to have a few quests for us to do. We've also got Counterplague Research, which we go turn in up there. Guardians of Strathon, which is actually going to be turned in over this way. So we're going to teleport back to Light's Hope with Gidwin's one. We can turn this in. We're not going to finish what we were after today. We need to go and rest. We need to recover, because even the most noble of paladins do need the occasional break. And then we can come back to this and we can have another go next time, which is it's going to be awesome. And I want that. Look at that. Look at that nice shiny hawk. Doesn't that look wonderful? It does. It looks absolutely magnificent. What a beastie. What an absolutely glorious beastie. Terena, my friend.
Anaria Shola.
Anaria Shala. We've got to keep moving. We're getting so very close.
The reckoning is at hand.
It is indeed.
I offer service with a smile.
Well, look who's here. You've been more help than anyone expected of you, Grundorn. The doors of my caravan are always open to you. The boys and I have put together a little something special for you. Here, take your pick. Take my pick. There's only one there. Gidwin's Battalion. Now, that replaces the neck piece. 7 strength, 11 stamina, 7 critical strike. That's actually pretty good. We'll have that one. Torval
The only
is just
honest
earned level
merchant's
50.
a Gilnean merchant.
Eastern Plagueland quests, all done. Right. Fare thee well, Fiona, Taranar, Gidwin, Rimblat, and Argus Highbeacon. It's been an honor. It really has. Now, let's go over to this way. And that is it for us today. We are going to come back to this next time. And we're going to finish up those few quests up there. And then we're going to be heading all the way down to Stormwind, where we're going to be playing around with our engineering skill and doing a load of work on that. And then finally, we are going to be heading back over to Red Ridge Mountains. And we're going to be doing some stuff over here. There are several quests that we want to do. And there's a whole load of things that we want to do. And there's a story there that we have yet to complete. And then, when we've done that, I'm hoping to do Westfall over here. Because there's another story there that we have yet to complete. Many stories need to be told. Many stories need to be completed. But that's all next time. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Goodbye, and see you later.